Denton, Texas, home to the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
That's what happens when you're building a 1,000-square-foot addition.
North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers offense will have the ball first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. He lost one down the sideline. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. 3rd. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Dude, that's fucking horseshit.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, inside.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Huskers are flying down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
There's just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running.
Intercepted in the first drive. That's for the pick. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top of the pick.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll give it to him again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Making side adjustments here. They'll go up top on second and short.
That's not who's fucking sticking. That is not, he's not making that fucking interception.
He'll try to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown!
Unfucking acceptable.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Across the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Defensively, you'll take the slow hit. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop. But you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On third down, he drops to throw. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
All right, go get him now.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, it wasn't just 4th and short. Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in.
You're a fucking powerhouse.
All the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, North Texas.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. App State went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter.
Where's that fumble? That dude died. He is brain dead.
Win if there ever was one. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Caught over the middle. It's York. They finally get him on the ground. An explosive play for the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game.
Jesus, Raiola had
defenses in the country.
fucking
You've got to look guys
touchdown.
off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. He'll try to pop the draw. Jukes his way for more. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
When you're an offensive lineman, you have to sell pass on the draw play. You got to set real quick, make it look like a pass, and then boom, I'm leaving that guy. I'm hitting that running back right behind him. Now I can get to the second level, and you can see when I do that, you make big gains like this, catch the defense off guard.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there.
Just got to pick up blocks. Brackets.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's... North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the 3rd possession is the charm. They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Slithers into space. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Right on the money. Always got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. North Texas. Possession, the Mean Green offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can
Ernie on the Jets. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
They're going to ride this running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He wants to change this route. Going to swing it on second down. It's complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What the fuck?
And he goes down at the 34. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
That's what computers got to fucking do, huh?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A little too anxious along
What are we
that
doing?
That'll be a false start.
It's every fucking play?
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's reeled in. It's Powell. Finally corralled.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
The first down.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep
108 yards
down your throat.
on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grab behind the line, it's Barney.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Scanning the field, it's Rayola. Fires to the wideout. The short hands, it's Barney.
Why don't we just break and
it's
fucking
a
intercept
first
that?
down. They'll mark it at the 44. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Barney. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands. It's Knowles. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And he missed it. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll give it to the back. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the second quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half?
The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
North Texas getting it done with the explosive run. Now back to work. The option look. He'll pitch it. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, North Texas. Once he got a step in, was all over right to the house.
When you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. He's got him in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Grab behind the line. It's I. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Split backs here. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Stop it. Get the fuck out of here.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass.
Oh, my God.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He punted out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run him from the gun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Fires on the move. Finds a man on the left.
How nice is it for the quarterback knowing he's got
Just that one fucking guy, man. Why so fucking shallow?
and that can get down the field vertically on the corner route. You know, if you just put it anywhere near this guy with his long arms, he's going to pluck the football. He did it right there.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield inside. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. On the ground, it's Powell. Made a defender miss. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Powell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this wasn't a huge game. Positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. North Texas will have to punt it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Quickly to the tight end.
First of all, the guy sticking him is 95 speed. That dude is 95 speed, not outrunning that fucking guy.
You need 2 touchdowns to win the game. Everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now
the movement is terrible.
Got a first down at the 44.
Well, he was putting up big numbers
On that,
coming
there's
into
no
this
reason
one.
for that
The quarterback was
nonsense.
going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Calls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass.
Fuck you.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up.
Where are you going in the middle? Where the fuck are you going?
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Back to pass, it's Raiola. The throw.
Got so lucky.
There, incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught.
Stop it.
Nebraska.
Stop it.
And man, that
Look
was
at this
a nice
fucking
job by the
bullshit.
tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that team.
What soft spot?
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Yeah, out of bounds. It's absurd.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league, but check this out.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Powell. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. The give to the back.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the
Oh, my.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and...
This is what fucking bullshit happens. Perfect fucking play call.
They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
College football is a game of inches. Let's see how this thing plays out, man. They were just trying to ice the game. If they could have gotten that 4th down, that was ball game. Now the opponent has life. Their defense has given them a chance. Let's see what they can do.
To the air. It's Rayola. Got his man quicker. There he goes. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Barney. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Back to throw, it's Rayola. Going deep. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go?
It's blocked. Now they've got to get on it. They march
You
70
gotta be
yards,
kidding me.
and they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33.
You have got to
Just
be
over
fucking
50
kidding me.
seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it.
And this is why you put your hands
What
on the field most
the
of the time
fuck?
when you know it's coming, and you put
Yeah,
those
because they
guys
know
that
it's
are great
bullshit.
catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch
I would
it,
never
secure
normally
it, get
kneel
your
this,
butt on
but
the
fuck
ground.
this.
And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Running out the clock seems to be
Unbelievable.
formality here as
I've
they
never
are
blocked an
ready to
extra
step
point,
into
a field goal, nothing,
With the win
never.
today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating.
Jesus,
At
get your
least to
face
some
off the
degree,
screen.
wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're